My name is Hannah Duncan, and I am not currently in a classroom or have the opportunity to be in a classroom to teach this lesson, so I will be recording this in my own home without an audience, as stated in the instructions. I will present the character traits, and therefore the learner will be able to identify 3 different character traits that David felt throughout the book as our learning objective for the day. To start off my lesson, boys and girls, am I allowed to stand on this chair? Is this safe? Am I allowed to do this? No, I did not think so. What if I run around the classroom and go crazy and scream and I talk really loud? I'm not allowed to do that, am I? That's craziness. That's not appropriate for me to do in class because I could get hurt or I could hurt you, and we don't do those things in class. Today, we are going to be reading this book called Know David. Does anybody know what this book is about? Why does it say Know David on it? I wonder why. Let's look at it real fast. Well, look at this first page. He's coloring on the walls. And that is not good. That's not what we do. We color on paper only, right? He's reaching up here for some cookies, probably before dinner. Tracking some mud in the house. What do we see again? No, David? Why does she keep telling him no? He's making a mess in the bath. Oh my goodness, he's outside without any clothes on. She's saying no, 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 David. And here he is again. He's got that crazy look on his face. What do you think he looks like in this? He looks a little crazy, huh? Oh my goodness, that's gross. That is very gross. He's got his mouth full of food, and now he's in trouble. He's kind of sad. He's not very happy. He's a little angry because he got in trouble from all the bad things that he's been doing. And in this one, oh my goodness, he's jumping on his bed. He's very excited. To me, he looks like he's excited, doesn't he? I think he's very excited. Too excited to go to sleep. And this is just gross, huh? Oh my goodness, that is so gross, David. Don't pick your nose. He's not listening. He's not being a very good listener now. Look at all these, look at this mess that he's made with all of his toys. Oh my goodness. Do you guys get to play baseball in your house, or do you have to play outside? Because my mom always told me that I had to play outside because I could break things. And that is not good, is it? Oh my goodness. And if you look really close, you see that he's crying. He's kind of sad now, isn't he? So he was excited, he was dirty, he was gross, he was sad, he wasn't listening. But now look at him. Now he's pretty happy, huh? I think he's pretty happy. Boys and girls, what we just decided was how David was feeling throughout this whole book. We said that he was kind of gross, we said that he was loud, we said that he was excited, that he was mad. What are those things called? What do you think we call those things? Do anybody know what they're called? Because we call them a character trait. And who can tell me what a character trait is? It's all those things that we just talked about. It's happy, it's sad, it's gross, it's dirty, it's funny, it's mean, it's nice. Those are all character traits, are they not? So let's look at this. We say that a character trait is an action that shows a person's personality. That sounds about right, don't you think? If it shows their personality, if they're being really happy that day, is that showing that they're having a good day, that they're being happy? That's what I think when I hear that. Let's put this chart right up here for now. And let me see, I have all these little people that are showing me what character traits are. We have sad. See how sad that little boy is? And we have excited. She's very happy. She looks like David from the book, like she's very happy. We have angry. This little girl does not look very happy at all. She looks very angry. I'm going to tape some of these onto our character trait chart so that way we can remember what some character traits are. There's excited, and this boy is happy. We'll put him up here because he's happy. We have angry. She's pretty angry, huh? She does not look happy. How about this one? Who can tell me what this one says? Sad? Is he a sad looking boy? You're right. That is very sad. Let's put him on our chart because that is a character trait. That's how he's feeling. That's what's showing his personality for that day. All right, boys and girls. Now, we've gone through our book, but we haven't actually read our book. We just previewed the book, didn't we? So I'm going to put this character chart right up here. It'll stay for us. There we go. So that way we can see it while we're reading, okay? We can look at all of our examples through the book because we're going to read this book. And when I read this book to you, I'm going to stop and we're going to talk about the different character traits that David is doing on every page. So what kind of character trait do you think he's doing in the very beginning? Is he being kind of sneaky? He might knock over those goldfish. That's not going to be very nice, is it? He's not being a very nice boy. This book is called Know David. And it is by David Shannon. David's mom always said, "No, David." No, David. He's being sneaky again, isn't he? Trying to get those cookies before he eats anything else. It's going to hurt his tummy. No, David, no. What do you guys think he's being on this page? I want you to turn to your shoulder partner, and I want you to talk about what character trait he is showing on this page. Is he happy or sad or mad? Is he dirty? Is he clean? Is he laughing? Is he funny? What do you guys think? I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Talk about this with your partner. When you think you have an idea, I want you to give me a thumbs up. You and your partner, give me a thumbs up. Okay? All right, boys and girls, about 5 more seconds. Do we have some character traits that we think? Perfect. Alrighty, how about you guys? How about you tell me what character trait you think he has? You think he's dirty? Because I think he's dirty too. I think you are correct. Did anybody else come up with a different character trait? Think he's kind of gross? Gross, that's a good one. Because he's got mud all over him. He's very dirty. He is not a very clean boy right now. No, no, no. He is making a mess. At least he's clean, isn't he? He's clean. But now look at all the water that's outside of the bathtub. His mom's going to have to clean that up. It's not going to be good for his floor or his toys. He's going to lose all of his toys. Come back here, David. Now this is crazy. Who would do this? Right? How is he being right now? Is he being silly? Because that's what I think of when I see him with no clothes on. He's outside. All of his neighbors can see him. He is being so silly. He needs some clothes on. David, be quiet. Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever banged on a pan before? Like in your kitchen? What do you think happens when you do that? Talk to your shoulder partner one more time. Tell me what kind of character trait he's showing on this page. What do you see on this page, boys and girls? It says, David, be quiet. 3 more seconds, and then we're going to discuss what character trait he's showing on this page. Alrighty, boys and girls, what do we think? Do we think he's being loud? I think he's being so loud. Give me a thumbs up if you think he's being loud. Give me a thumbs up if you think he's being quiet. Good. He's being loud. He's being so loud. He's hurting his mom's ears. He's not being a very nice boy. Don't play with your food. Yikes. We shouldn't play with our food. We should just eat our food. You know, it's good for us. Look at that smile on his face. He's being kind of sneaky, kind of like he was over here, huh? He's being sneaky a lot of the time. He's not being very nice. That's enough, David. Ooh, look at all that food in his mouth. How can he even eat that much food at one time? I want you to talk to your shoulder partners, boys and girls. And is this how you eat your dinner? No, I don't think so. What do you think he's being right now? Is he being nice? Is he being mean? Is he being gross? Is he being obnoxious? Who can tell me what obnoxious means? Anybody know? Yeah? When he's just being crazy and being loud and being out there and not listening, that is obnoxious. You're right. All right, boys and girls, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. If you're ready to move on. What do we think he's being? Think he's being nice? No, me neither. Do you think he's being obnoxious? I think he's being obnoxious too. I really do. Go to your room. Do you guys have to go to your room sometimes when you're not being a nice boy or girl? I know, me too. Look at his face. Can everybody see his face? His face looks very, very angry, doesn't it? Is angry a character trait? Is angry on our board? It is. Look, she's right there. She's angry. That's showing her personality for that day, that time period. He's very, very angry. He has to go to timeout. Settle down. This is so exciting. Isn't he? Isn't he excited right now? He's supposed to be in bed. He's supposed to be sleeping, but he's just so excited. To me, he looks excited. Do you guys think that he looks excited? Talk to your shoulder partner and talk about if he's excited or not. Or is he mad? Or is he sad? What kind of character trait do you think he's showing on this page, boys and girls? Talk to your shoulder partner. I'll give you 10 seconds. And when you're ready, I want you to put your hand on your head. Let me know that you're ready. Okay, couple of you, couple more seconds, folks. Alrighty, what do we think? If we think he's being excited, give me 2 claps. Perfect. I think he's being very excited. He's way too excited to go to sleep right now, isn't he? Sometimes that happens to us, but we need our sleep. Stop that this instant. This is a gross page, boys and girls. Oh my goodness. He's picking his nose. How gross is that? That is not good manners, is it? He does not have good manners on this page. Yuck. He needs to get Kleenex. And then what does he need to do after he picks his nose? He should probably go and wash his hands, huh? That's what I think he should do, is definitely wash his hands. Ugh. Put your toys away. Remember when we talked about this page before? He's got all these toys everywhere. He's not listening. He's not being a good listener. He's probably making his mom mad. He's watching TV. He's ignoring his mom. No, 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 David. That is not very nice. Not in the house, David. What do you think he's doing here? Well, look at his face in this picture. He looks kind of mischievous, doesn't he? Does anybody know what mischievous means? It's a character trait. But it's one of those bigger character trait, bigger words. What do you guys think it means? I think it means kind of like sneaky. That's what I think of when I think of mischievous. I think they're sneaky. They're kind of up to no good. Is he up to any good in this picture? He's probably going to knock that over. He's going to break that clock. That baseball might be in the wall here in a minute. He's being very mischievous. Is mischievous up on our board? I don't think it is. But we need to put it on our board, don't we, boys and girls? I know. We should maybe write down mischievous. We'll figure out how to spell that in just a minute. I said no, David. Uh-oh. He hit the ball. It hit the vase. And look at that. Dang it. He broke the vase. The ball's on the ground. There's flowers everywhere and glass and water. This poor guy. Can you guys see him though? What's he look like in this picture? Is he happy? Is he still being mischievous? No, he's kind of sad, isn't he? Put your hand on your head if you think he looks sad. I know. I think he looks sad too. I think he looks very sad. That's one of our words, isn't it? This guy down here, he's sad, just like David is sad. That's one of our character traits for today. Oh, now look at him. He's still so sad. He says, Davy, come here. He wants a hug, doesn't he? He wants some loving. Being loving is a character trait. Being nice, being loving. Treating others the way you want to be treated. That's what we like to do here, isn't it? Oh, and then this page is so sweet. Yes, David, I love you. Now how does he look? Is he still sad? I don't think he's sad. I think he's very happy. What do you guys think? Give me thumbs up if you think he's happy. I think he's very happy. His mom is being loving. That's a character trait for his mom. She's loving. Even though he was so bad, she still gave him a hug, still loves him. And even though he was so bad and he was crying and he was mad, now he's happy. We have all those on here. We have happy, we have angry, we have excited, we have sad. We have so many character traits, boys and girls. Okay, what I want you to do now is I want you to get with your shoulder partner. You're each going to get a piece of this paper. I'm going to give you some of these papers, and you're going to write a character trait on here. You could write happy, you could write sad, you could write dirty, but it has to be from this book, okay? It has to be something that David did in this book, whether he was being sneaky or whether he was being dirty, maybe he was being loud, maybe he was being obnoxious, okay? So with your partner, you're each going to think of a character trait. So then you will have 2 character traits. Together you're going to think of 2 character traits, and I want you to be able to tell me where you found them in the book, okay? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some time to do that. I'm going to pass out your papers for you, give you some time to do that. Okay, boys and girls, perfect. So now that you guys have your 2 character traits, I'm going to give you a character trait. I'm going to go to this page, and I think that on this page, he was being so excited, wasn't he? So this is going to be my example. I'm going to write excited on my piece of paper, okay? And this is the book, this is the page of the book that he was excited in. Okay, so there's my example for you. And now, we're going to take this character trait chart, and we're going to make our own character trait chart. It'll stop being so sticky. Perfect. Okay, boys and girls, so this is our David's character traits chart. So on this chart, I'm going to take my character trait right here on this chart. Alright, so there's my character trait, and this is my example of my character trait, is that he was very excited on this page. You can see it in his face, you can see he's jumping up and down. He's very, very excited. So now, I want you to all think of one more character trait on your own. You got to work with your partners and you have 2 character traits already. So I want you to think of one more character trait by yourself. And I want you to write it on your other piece of paper. And then when you're done, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to do that, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls. Now that I've given you enough time, I want you to all, one at a time, come up and put your character trait on the chart, just like mine. Okay? And when you come and put this on your, when you come and put yours up here, I want you to show me and tell me what page of the book that you thought that David was doing that. If you think he was being dirty or gross on this page, I want you to tell me that this is the page that he was showing that character trait on, okay? So we're going to come up by tables, And you're going to get to stick yours on here. You're going to get to tell the class where you think that character trait happened in this book. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that, boys and girls. Alrighty. Now that everyone has had a chance to come up and put theirs on the character trait chart, we have a full character trait chart of everything that David did in that book, don't we? You guys came up with some really good things today. Thank you so much. We have happy, we have sad, we have dirty, we have loud, we have gross, we have obnoxious. That was a big character trait for us today, wasn't it, boys and girls? That was very good. That was very smart. Okay, so let's just go over our character trait example one more time. Let's read it together. It is an action that shows a person's personality. And that is our definition of a character trait. And we have all of our examples on here of the different character traits. We have the examples on here that you guys thought up on your own, which are very good. These are very good character traits. So let's talk about the character traits that I did at the beginning of our lesson when I was standing on the chair and running around in the classroom. That was not very good character traits, was it? I was not being a very good student. Or a teacher, was I? How about when we're in school? What kind of good character traits do we need when we're in school? We need to be nice, don't we? We need to treat others the way we want to be treated. We don't want to lie. We want to be honest, right? We don't want to be mean. We don't want to be gross. We don't want to bring mud in. We don't want to color on the walls. We don't want to track mud in school, make it all dirty. We don't want to be dirty. We don't want to bang on things and make it loud. We need to use our classroom voices, right? We don't want to be very loud. It's okay to be excited. You know how David was excited? It's okay to be excited. I love it when you guys are excited, but we need to know how to be excited, right? We can't jump on the beds and scream and yell. We can be excited in a quiet manner, can't we? You're right, boys and girls. Perfect. We don't want to be sad. Like David was sad? No way. We want to be happy at school, right? Thank you so much, boys and girls, for paying attention and for coming up with so many awesome character traits today.